Hey everyone, welcome to the world of trade and customs, a place where behind every imported item lies a universe of regulations, ambiguities, and untold stories. In this podcast episode, we're going to explore, in simple yet precise language, the things that many people don't know, but understanding them can change the fate of a deal or even a business. From a secondhand PlayStation to essential medicine, join me as we uncover the mysteries of importing goods into Iran. This isn't just a legal discussion. Here, it's the line between profit and loss, between law and error, between awareness and trouble. All right, folks, before we dive into this episode, I should mention that we're going to be looking at some important Iranian customs laws. So let's start by explaining Article 5. This article states that when any goods are to be imported into the country, whether they are brand new or secondhand, a certain amount must be paid as import duties, which are customs tariffs, and a series of service charges, like transportation, warehousing, inspection of goods, etc. These payments are either collected directly by the customs office or by the companies providing those services. All these costs must be paid in rial, which is the official currency of Iran. Example: imagine someone has brought a used PlayStation gaming console from abroad. Customs doesn't say, oh, it's secondhand, so we'll calculate it cheaper. No, the law says, new or used. The import duties and costs are calculated according to a specific table. Now let's move on to Article 6. If someone wants to import something permanently into the country, not temporarily, they must pay the full import duties. However, customs sometimes allows the goods to be cleared without immediate payment under specific conditions. For example, for ministries or government organizations, if the goods are not for commercial use, for instance, for administrative use and not for sale, they can take the goods with a commitment from the financial officer of that organization and pay later. For individuals or other companies, if they provide a bank guarantee, meaning the bank assures that the payment will be made, customs allows the goods to be cleared, but the payment must be settled within a maximum of 1 year. Example: a pharmaceutical company has imported medicine, but doesn't have the customs payment ready yet. If they provide a bank guarantee stating they will pay within 6 months, they can take the medicine from customs. Important note: if the law changes later and the import duties become more expensive, that increase will not apply to goods that were already in customs. They will be calculated at the rate on the day of entry, not the new rate. Next up is Article 7. Goods and customs are collateral for the payment of all costs. What does this mean? It means if goods are in customs, until all costs, tariffs, fines, and debts related to those goods are settled, customs will not allow those goods to leave the customs area. Example: imagine someone has imported a laptop but hasn't paid the customs fees yet. Until they pay the full amount or provide assurance of payment, customs will not release the laptop. Let's look at Article 8. Customs can seek help from the tax authorities. If someone has a definite debt to customs, meaning their debt is certain and not in dispute, customs can report that debt to the state taxation organization to collect it like a tax debt. In other words, if someone tries to avoid payment or is late, the tax authorities will go after them. Now, on to Article 9. Customs must go digital. Customs is obligated to carry out its operations using modern technology. For example, using electronic systems to record information, control goods, collect payments, etc., to make things faster and more transparent. Example: no more going to the customs office and searching for paper files. Everything will be done through an online system. Moving on to Article 10. You must provide a guarantee that you will pay the customs fees. This article says, if you want to import goods, you must provide a guarantee, like a bank guarantee, so that if you don't pay the import duties, customs can take the money from that guarantee. If the goods are permissible, meaning there's no issue with their import, the guarantee is only up to the amount of the import duties. If the goods are prohibited or special, the guarantee can be from 1.5 to 3 times the value of the goods. Example: importing mobile phones, which require special permits, might be subject to a higher guarantee. Let's discuss Article 11. All goods must be inspected. Every item that enters or leaves the country must be inspected by customs to ensure no violations have occurred. These inspections may include regular or random checks, using scanners or smart devices, reviewing documents and accounts, and in some special cases, customs might assign an officer to accompany the goods to their destination, escort. Finally, we have Article 12. All agencies must coordinate with customs. At the country's entry and exit points, there are many organizations that need to carry out controls, such as the Ministry of Health, the Veterinary Organization, Plant Quarantine, the Standards Organization, etc. All of these are obligated to carry out their work under the supervision of customs, not for everyone to set up their own separate operations. Some of these inspections can even be directly assigned to customs or carried out at another location, provided that there is coordination. Example: if a shipment of food products enters the country, both the Ministry of Health and the Standards Organization must inspect it. But these tasks must be done in a coordinated and timely manner so that the goods are not held up in customs. Now let's delve into Article 14. What is customs value? When goods enter a country, customs needs to figure out how much those goods are worth to calculate the taxes and duties. This price is what we call the customs value. So where does this value come from? The customs value includes the purchase price of the goods in the country of origin, plus shipping and insurance costs, and any other expenses paid until the goods reach Iranian customs. Example, let's say a company imports a printing machine from Germany. Purchase price, 100,000 euros. Insurance and shipping, 1,000 euros. Loading and port charges, 500 euros. So customs will say, the customs value of these goods for us is 101,500 euros. Now they will convert this amount to Iranian rial using the current exchange rate. For example, if 1 euro is equivalent to 100 tomans. Note 1. We also need to add certain costs to the value of the goods if they have been paid. Intellectual property rights. If you paid a fee